Have you ever wanted to be a cult leader in Animal Crossing, where you manage various cultists and resources while simultaneously slaying enemies in a Zelda-like, roguelike adventure game? Yes? Then Cult of the Lamb is the next game you should check out. Hey everyone, I'm Super Nelly S, and welcome to my review of the Cult of the Lamb demo. Cult of the Lamb is developed by Massive Monster and published by Devolver Digital. It is a roguelike adventure game inspired by many games such as The Legend of Zelda, The Binding of Isaac, Dead Cells, and other pathway-choosing roguelites, but with a unique twist added of it also having a culture/resource management portion of the game. Grow your cult by rescuing/converting cutesy woodland creatures, which you can fully customize and have their own identities to help grow your cult. At the same time, venture out into the lands of the heretics and find weapons, power-ups, and take on powerful foes that will eventually culminate in battles against the 4 bishops that sentence you to this unlikely fate. The demo itself isn't very long, so if you're already thinking about trying it out, go for it. It encompasses a quick tutorial going over combat basics and the start of building a cult, while also introducing you to the first of 4 unique lands you'll have to explore in the base game. For those wondering, the base game releases on August 11th, 2022 on all major platforms: PC, Switch, Xbox, and PS. The gameplay combat is quite enjoyable. It feels very much like a more action-oriented version of The Binding of Isaac while out in the field. Meanwhile, back at the cult, it feels like a twisted version of Animal Crossing, where I am constructing objects and managing resources and cultists to ensure the rise of the one true being. With this being a demo, not a whole lot of the game was accessible. The demo ended after the first acolyte was defeated and converted, which in turn was only about 20 minutes of gameplay. But this demo had me wanting more, so I would say it was a success. I'm looking forward to the full release of this game on the 11th, and if you'd like to see more of the Cult of the Lamb, why don't you hit that like and subscribe button, as I'm planning on making much more Cult of the Lamb content once it's released. Although the demo was quite fun, I do have some gripes with what I discovered while playing it. I noticed the lack of mouse and keyboard functionality in the demo. Although the game can be played on the keyboard entirely, I found the layout uncomfortable. In addition, I learned I could not keybind anything to the mouse. Because of that, I decided to use a controller with the game, which felt more natural. However, suppose you have experience playing Hollow Knight on the standard keyboard layout. In that case, you'll likely be more comfortable with the keyboard for this game. On the other hand, if you don't like playing with the keyboard, you might want to use a controller or pick it up on one of the consoles. In addition to the issues with the keyboard controls, I noticed in the settings menu there were not many accessibility options. Granted, this is a demo and we may see more settings come with the full release or potentially on a day 1 patch or as the game cycle continues. Nevertheless, the accessibility settings were lacking. The settings adjusted screen shake sensitivity, text scale, which didn't get that much bigger, but may make a difference for some visually impaired gamers, and the ability to turn off animated text, flashing lights, and reduce camera motion. I hope to see more accessibility options upon release, especially colorblind options. This game does lean towards a specific color palette, and may not be the best for those with certain color blindness. Overall, I would say this was a great demo. I thoroughly enjoyed playing and was shocked when it all ended. However, the demo had me wanting more, so if I wasn't already counting down the days to release, I am now. And I hope this little gem of a game ends up on many people's radar. Massive Monster and Devolver Digital have a gem in their hands with this, and I think it'll be a huge cult favorite, pun intended. By the time this video is edited and uploaded, it's likely just days away from the release of Cult of the Lamb. If you watched this far, please hit the like or dislike button. Either helps this channel make better content. And if you want to see more Cult of the Lamb, consider hitting the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. And for the heck of it, leave a comment below telling me what type of cult you lead in this game. Possibly an all-B cult? As always, I'm Super Nelly S, and thanks for watching.